Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. I'm Umbra and today we're gonna make the tier list for the good faction commander on the 2.0. For make this video I collaborate with a lot of people and collect a lot of feedback, but in particular I wanna say thank you to the Gore community, to Vesi, to Ungoliant and to all the team of that. I'm gonna leave you the link on the description of this video for this Discord community about LOTRO Rise to War, and I want highly suggest you to join this Discord, cause it's probably the best and the biggest community of Rise to War right now on Discord. But don't waste any more time and start with the tier list. The first commander is Aragorn and I'm gonna place that on a A tier cause he's strong. He's not enough strong for be considered meta cause I have only 2 skill very strong. The other 2 are not very competitive. The second commander is Aragorn, King of the Men, and that is very better than the normal one. I'm gonna place that on S tier. It's very versatile and have a lot of damage and also a lot of buff for the troop. Then we talk about ARWEN, and for me it's terrible cause healing is useless right now and also have no particular buff or support stuff or damage. Next commander is BALIN and I'm gonna place that on C tier. In my opinion have not enough damage for be considered a good dwarf, consider all the dwarf and all the kit of the other. Next one is BEORN, and for me BEORN is absolutely a beast, have an insane amount of damage, maybe not super stable but is absolutely S, meta tier for them. Now we talk about Boromir and we're gonna place that on C tier cause the evasion of that is very bad right now, not like in the PvE, and also the amount of buff is not relevant anymore, is not a factor. Then I want to place CELEBORN one place over Boromir, always in C tier, have some better buff than Boromir but is still irrelevant, and I want to place CIRDAN in the top of that also in C tier cause healing is really bad, have some skill decent but still unstable with a lot of RNG, and healing is bad. Then we talk about the man or the dwarf in this case. DAIN, absolutely S plus god tier, is probably the best hero for dealing DPS right now. The damage of that is completely insane, and in a meta where the damage dealer are the kings, this is the king of the kings. Let's talk about Denethor now. Denethor for me it's A strong right now cause the ally skill is the only healing skill right now working properly in the game, and in a correct team can be strong, can be really strong and relevant. After them there's DWALIN, and I think DWALIN is just okay, B tier right now, nothing special, can do some damage but there's a lot of better option. Same story for ELLADAN, always B tier okay, nothing special, nothing so bad, and also ELROHIR, not so bad, not so good, it's just okay, B tier. The situation with Herald is a bit hard for me because I think the kit is strong, it's strong enough for being in a top of A tier, but it's not S just because the skill of Herald right now is bugged, so doesn't work properly on themselves. Then we have EOMER, and EOMER is absolutely S tier, a bit less the King of the Man because EOMER is forced to use scavs, and in a long war King of the Man is better, but is still very strong on dealing damage and have a lot of sustain. Then we talk about EOWYN, and for me EOWYN is C, bad tier right now, there's not a place for them, there's no reason for play that. Talking about FALGIN, I'm gonna place that on a A tier, in the bottom of the A tier, but still A tier because I think in a dwarf formation and there's a lot of dwarf strong in this meta, it's useful for buffing on defense. Then I'm gonna place FARAMIR on the B okay tier over DWALIN because I think FARAMIR have more potential, in particular because he's hybrid damage and also buffing troops. Now we talk about FRODO and Sam, and I think FRODO and Sam right now after the last update is considered strong. Not like Herald maybe, but for sure a strong commander to run because have a lot of tankness capability. If you use that in a front line It's very strong. Evasion, damage reduction, what you want more. Then we have Galadriel, and for me the amount of damage she have and also the healing with the unique is probably the only hero with the relevant healing right now. It's enough for consider them the top of the A tier. She's not a meta commander for an average player, but she is for sure really strong. One step under Herald, I'm gonna place Gandalf the Grey, cause I think the White Council is one of the best skill in the game right now, so only this it's enough for be considered strong. And this is also the reason cause I'm gonna place Gandalf the White in a second place of the S meta tier. The kit of Gandalf the White have a lot of hybrid damage, focus and physical, have a lot of damage reduction in the early game and a lot of damage increase for all the team, so it's fantastic. Then we have GIL-GALAD, and for me right now is just S meta absolutely, a step under EOMER, cause I think the damage dealer right now are superior, but for buffing troop it's probably the best one. Then we talk about GIMLI, and for me it's equal to EOMER, so I'm gonna place that under EOMER just cause we have already DAIN for dwarfs, so yes, GIMLI it's a step behind EOMER, but it's equal in my opinion, same place. Talking about HALDIR, we're gonna place that on a C tier under BOROMIR, in my opinion is the correct place. Then HIRGON I'm gonna place on a B tier. Okay, it's just a damage dealer with not the damage of the top one, but it's still a good damage dealer. Then IMRAHIL I'm gonna place on OK tier just cause of the ally. It's a good commander in a determinate formation, but overall it's just okay. Then we have ISILDUR, and is absolutely S meta tier, probably a bit less than GIL-GALAD, so I'm gonna place that under them. Then we have the King of the Dead, and this is terrible, completely useless, is the second worst T3 commander in the game. Then Legolas is C bad tier, absolutely. I'm gonna place also Merry and Pippin in the bottom of OK B tier, cause it's a decent support but nothing brilliant. I'm gonna place in on a D terrible tier, just a bit over ARWEN but still terrible. And I'm gonna place Radagast under the King of the Dead, cause for me is the worst tier 3 hero in the game. Then we have THEODEN in a B OK tier. It's very great for buffing caps, but still caps are expensive. In a correct formation it's very good, but need a perfect team around that. Then we have THORIN also on a top of B OK tier. For me it's just okay and not strong, cause there's better choice. You can run DAIN, you can run GIMLI, you can run FALGIN, and it's all better than run THORIN at mid level, so it's not suggested, but it's still a good commander, it's not bad, it's just okay. Then THRANDUIL in a bot of the C bad class, absolutely useless in my opinion. And I'm gonna place the 3-beard on a top of the C tier, cause it's not enough good in my opinion for be considered okay, cause I didn't found a lot of that just running around. Probably can be the bottom of B also, but I'm gonna place top of C. And that's all guys, this is the final tier list for the good faction. I realize I have made also the evil faction one, I'm gonna leave you the link on the top of me for that. In the future days I'm gonna make more video about the formation, for start explain you how to run this commander together, cause this tier list is just a singular tier list, but I didn't explain how to run that. So stay tuned if you want more tips about how to play this game on the 2.0. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, just smash like on that and also subscribe to my channel for a future content. Let me know in the comment what you think about this tier list, if you have some change to make. Thank you for following me and see you in the next. Woo!